Hello everybody, my name is Connie-Lee and I'm absolutely delighted to be interviewing an inspiring, amazing man. Somewhat, he could be better. He could be better, he could be more successful. He's okay. But, I'll leave you to introduce yourself.
If
Do you want
I'm
to
too
say
okay,
hi?
they will not want to listen to it. But if you say too much, they will have an expectation of an idealized concept that I cannot fulfill, right? So
Sure.
we always need to balance it out.
Absolutely. So I'll leave you to introduce yourself then in a non-authentic way.
Okay. Is there another? I'm Dr. Mateusz Grzesiak. Was born in Poland, spent quite some time abroad, and I met this lovely person who apparently gives you value.
Not
and gives you
apparently,
confidence.
she gives you value.
She thinks that, and we're not going to change the belief because this is what makes her feel good. But you know what? I feel the same. So when she asked me to give you value, I thought I will do this because apparently we're exactly doing the same thing. And this is freedom, isn't it?
Okay.
Which is defined in a negative way. You cannot define freedom positively because freedom is lack of constraints. People, when they want to define freedom, they will always frame it. But once you frame it, it becomes a belief. So it's not freedom anymore, it's a rule about freedom, which by nature is constraining and limiting. So freedom is a lack of constraints. That's why it's a negative definition, not negative in a pessimistic understanding of the word, but negative in the sense that if limitation does not exist, then you are free. So the question would be, what's your limitation? If you ask a question, how can I be free? How do I limit myself? How do I delimit myself? And basically, there's two fundamental ways you delimit yourself. One is you have cultural beliefs, which have nothing to do with you, because culturally you're just a social product. You were brought up in a certain culture and they implemented in you concepts that you're American or you are British or you're Polish or you're Mexican. It doesn't matter. According to research, 70% of people's decisions are based on bandwagon effect, which means what others are going to say. So this is your first limitation because you cannot be a collective mind of your culture. It's limiting because you were born in it a long time ago and because it's collective, so it's based on a norm. And the norm always kills exceptionality because as individuals we're not normal, but the collective always be. It's law of physics. Every living organism is looking and maintaining status quo, and status quo means normality. So this is the first limitation that you have. And the second is your individual ego, which means the concept of I that you have created. Not really you, it's much more your parents' creation and your cultural creation, but your ego is a limitation. So the question you could ask here yourself would be, who would you be if you were not you? Which means who would you be without the story that you're telling yourself, which you call I. In your case, it's you. Once you start exploring this, you will start constructing things from a totally different point of view and from a totally different mindset, which is going to be based on freedom, which means lack of perspective that is social or egoistic.
Wow.
Did I exceed the expectation that you had?
You could have done better.
I know. This is. I always wish I could, but this is lack of my freedom, which is my ego that always wants to prove.
Shall I tell you what you can do to exceed my expectation? Is
Please.
to give me one thing I can do every day to free myself from the construction that I have created about who I need to be free.
Right.
So one thing I could do every day.
Yes.
Because people want solutions,
Of
don't
course.
they? So
Well, they want tools.
they want tools. So a tool then.
Yeah, I think they want consciousness and they want understanding, which is given to them by the means of solution, which is a tool, always practical. So I'll give them two. Ask yourself two questions. The first one is it based on facts? If you ask this question, you connect with reality. And when you connect with reality, you're here and now, which means you become enlightened in this very moment. Second question, what do I feel? When you ask this question, this will guarantee that it comes from the inside of you. Instead of going, what do I think? Which is always a constraint, a mental concept. If you go, what do I feel? You will connect yourself with who you individually are. And this will make you free and give you ability to construct the life that you want to have.
That's truly incredible. Thank you so much.
There you go.
Thank you very much. And I'm speechless because I think that there's nothing that I had constructed to say. So it's all like emptiness. So usually I end my videos with okay, so I wish you a X, Y, and Z day.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, okay, well, who do I want to be? What do I want to create? So I wish you tell you what.
What?
I wish you guys an empty day.
Oh, there you go. But not that empty. Get yourself a cookie. Get yourself a glass of wine. I mean, most of them are in Paris, right?
Yeah.
I mean, without wine, it just doesn't work. So make it empty when it comes to your mind, but simply enjoy the reality because that's the only thing there is.
Wow. Enjoying the moment, enjoying every sip, enjoying the sensuality of the experience of the now.
Especially if it's Bordeaux and really good quality dry wine.
Malbec?
And Malbec is Argentinian. The French would be disgusted by it. They would say, "Tu."
No, c'est pas bien. Well, it's been an absolute honor having you, interviewing you. But if people want to connect with you, where would they go?
They can
Find you on Facebook? Or?
Yes, they can find me on Facebook, which is www.mateuszgrzesiak.com. But if you ask me to repeat it, it's not going to solve an enormous problem of you trying to imagine what my name and surname looks like. So let's just put it written over there so that they can click it. It's way easier. Am I getting a kiss from someone from China? Yes. This is it. Did you see that? The Chinese take over the situation. This is it. And they're telling you the coaches are not jealous. Of course they are. Of course all of them are. This is my show here. Don't steal the show.
Okay, all right. I'll tell you what. It's been amazing. Thank you so much, guys.
you.
Have an amazing day. Enjoy your wine and be free. Bye.
Bye-bye.